Okay, hi. So in this video, I'm going to show you a full complete tour of SiteAutoBackup. So here's the login panel. I'm going to go ahead and log in with my email and password. So this is the front panel once you are logged in. So I'm going to go ahead and go to my backup manager here. As you can see, it's still blank, so I haven't added any WHM or MySQL or cPanel accounts to backup yet. So to add one, for example, if you have just one cPanel account and you don't have any WHM account, just go ahead here and you can enter your details here. I want daily backups running at 3:15 probably. This is Central Time. So that's added. I'm going to go to my backup manager. So it's as simple as that. So now I have this domain added to my backup list, and to run this right away I can just hit the run backup and it'll run right away. And I'm going to go back to my backup manager. Depending on how big it is, if the account is pretty small, it's going to run pretty quickly, but if it's pretty big, it's going to take a few minutes. But for this case, it's pretty small, so if I'm going to just refresh this page, it should be available now. Not yet, so let's wait a few more seconds, I suppose. And also this count is updated every few minutes, I think. There you go. Now we have one backup available, as you can see here. We can go here and actually download this backup file. You can download or transfer over FTP to another server for restoration or delete the backup file. So in this case, if I want to download it, this is a screenshot of the backup. Click on here and you'll see the screenshot of the sample website here. So you can go ahead and hit the go button. I can download that particular file here to my PC, or for restoration I'm gonna go ahead and transfer it to another server through FTP. I can do that as well. To do that, I'm gonna go to from here, or I can also do it from here, restore. It's the same thing, so I'm gonna go from here and I'm gonna check that, and I'm gonna go transfer files over FTP, and here I can check the file I want to transfer. Looks like it's this one here, and just put my details. And continue, and I can choose where I want to restore it on, right? So for example, I want to store it on my here, and then probably on my let's try, I don't know, maybe here. Okay, so I'm gonna hit run restore, and the files go there. I can go to my WHM and actually do the restore from there. So that's how you transfer the files. And here you can stop this backup to run every day, so it's not active now, and you can run it as we did. You can edit the backup settings, and I'm going to cancel that, back to backup manager. Or if you have any failed notice, you can go to view log and see the actual log why it's failed, if the disk is full or your cPanel is not responding or anything else. So that's it. So now I'm going to show you on how you can add WHM account. So all the cPanel accounts under this WHM will be backed up if you add it here. Okay, so I'm going to give you an example. Maximum backup set. This is for all the cPanel accounts under your WHM. So I want to have even 31 sets, like a whole month. For daily backups, I want to run every midnight, and I'm going to hit add. So it's listing all the accounts here. Okay, we got quite a few accounts here. See, so I'm gonna this is the one that we already add, so it knows that it's already exists there. So if your settings doesn't allow too many connections at once, you have to check this. But since I know my own settings, I'm gonna uncheck this because it allows it. So I'm gonna hit schedule backups for these accounts. It's gonna take quite a few minutes, or maybe a minute or so, because there's many accounts there to back up. It's gonna like verify each cPanel credentials and add it to the backup list. So once you have added this, and when you're running a web hosting company, you may have create new cPanel accounts within, like, many new cPanel accounts every single day, right? When that happens, you don't have to add these newly created cPanel accounts, which is not here yet, but the future accounts. It's going to be picked up automatically by the system, and it's going to be adding your newly created cPanel accounts in the future into this backup list automatically. So you don't have to worry about skipping it or forgetting to add new cPanel accounts. Or when, for example, this account is deleted or removed or terminated, right? When it's terminated, it's going to be automatically removed from this backup list as well. Okay, this is showing all 0 megabytes because I have set unlimited disk space for all the accounts. So cPanel is showing 0 megabyte. If your WHM is not set to offer unlimited disk space, it will show the actual disk space assigned for each account. So that's done. As I said, when I have newly created cPanel accounts in the future, it will be added on this list automatically. And if any of these accounts is terminated in the future, it will be removed from this list automatically. So you don't have to worry about having to log into this panel and keep adding cPanel accounts manually or keep removing them manually. You don't have to do that. Everything is automated. So you just add your WHM account once, and it's going to be syncing every day, once a day it's going to be syncing. So here you can like check a few accounts that maybe you don't want to back up for your own reasons, and you can just stop the backup and hit go, and all those accounts are stopped. They won't be included in the daily backup, right? And you can also edit individual accounts. So for this sets of accounts, for example, you just wanna do like a weekly backup. You don't want a daily backup for those accounts and run it 6:30 a.m. for example. So I already checked these accounts, right? And I hit go, and maximum backup sets maybe just a week. And I set it, and it's gonna update just those checked accounts. See, it's all now 7777, and it's gonna be weekly, and it's all updated. So that's how WHM backup works. It's actually adding all the cPanel accounts here for you, so you don't have to worry about managing your day-to-day cPanel accounts per individual accounts. MySQL is pretty straightforward. I'm not going to go through into this demo because it's pretty straightforward. So I'm going to go ahead and skip to the reseller part. So that's cPanel and then WHM, and then we're going to go to reseller. Here you are able to create your own SiteAutoBackup service with your own brand. So you can set your company name, the website, domain, and your server IP. So I can whitelist your IP to access our API service, and then this is your key, and then your you have to update your DNS record to point to this address, which is our server's address, this address. Once you've done that, you can save the configuration, and if you are using WHMCS, you can just download this module and simply install the WHMCS module, and it's ready to go. How it looks like, I'm going to show you how it looks like, but before that I'm going to show you that you can also use this custom skin configuration. So you can update your header, your CSS settings, menu, and everything, and your footer as well. And this is how it's going to look like. If you click here, this is one of the resellers I was helping. So this is their skin, so to speak. So let's see how it works. If I close this tab now, and then I'm going to go to here, you can manage your user accounts here. And this is the sample, right? So I'm going to try this one maybe. I'm going to hit login, and this is how it's going to look. So it's all fully branded, right? As you can see, even the support, it's white label. So if you submit support tickets here, it's going to go to our technical support, and it's going to be responded by our staff, but it's going to have your company name. Because here, as you can see, I'm back here in the reseller panel, and the configuration. Here you see email notification branding. So all the support emails will be coming from your own email address, which you set up here. So I'm going to go back here. So here you can go to your backup manager, and you can configure your CSS, everything, right? This is a test account, so it's having this warning. So for example, you can add a cPanel backup. It's just exactly like the one we have before, but with the reseller's own CSS and colors and everything. So as you can see, it's fully configurable and customizable. Okay, I'm going to close this, and that's pretty much it. This is the whole reseller function, and we're going to add so many features in the future, like multiple language, and then one-click WHM restore, and so forth. And for now you have this, and then you can, I'm gonna go here to restore and show you oh, I've already shown you this. So that's pretty much it actually. So once the file is transferred to WHM, you have to actually do the restore. Let me open a new one here. Let me open a new, you have to actually log into WHM and do the restore here, right? And restore full cPanel backup cpmove file, and your backup file needs to be stored on here, and simply fill in your username and hit the restore button, and that's it. Now this whole process we are going to skip in the future. So what you will have the ability to just choose a pre-configured WHM server, and then you just choose which WHM server you want to restore to. So once you choose which server, like maybe choose a server, and you hit restore, once you hit the restore button, it's going to actually perform this whole function without you having to log into WHM. But you need to have a root access, right? You need to have the root access to the server, because without the root access you won't have the function to this actual panel. So that's pretty much it, the full tour of SiteAutoBackup. It's pretty simple at the moment, but it's working. That's what we're after. As long as it's working, as long as it's covering your backup requirements, and that's our aim. And thanks for watching, and I hope to bring more features in the near future.